Anthony Albanese said 2 years ago that he thought he had a brain. So that's why you're feeling poorer, and you will continue to do so unless
the people throw him out at the next election.
We've seen real wages collapse by around 9%, living standards collapse by 8%. People's standard of living has gone down. And because of that, if you are feeling poorer, there's a good reason.
His name is Anthony Albanese.
You actually are poorer. Housing's gone up by over 11%. Rents have gone up by around 14.2%. Food's gone up by around 11%. Health, education have gone up by around 8% or so. This is an extraordinary period of time, and Australians are doing it really tough.
And we need a better government.
Anthony Albanese said 2 years ago that he thought he had
a brain.
What would you do with a brain if you had one?
Do? Why, if I had a brain, I could
answer the question.
Anthony Albanese said 2 years ago that he thought he had
all the solutions. You'll recall before the last election, he was snapping pictures on his phones of petrol bowsers, petrol pumps, and the price of petrol, saying
he was snapping pictures on his phones of petrol bowsers, petrol pumps, and the price of petrol,
saying that he had solutions for that. I don't think that Australians are convinced that Anthony Albanese has solutions to really bring inflation back under control.
Why, if I had a brain, I could
bring inflation back under control.
Prime Minister Anthony Albanese's
tax cuts will be eaten up very quickly indeed.
Well, if you're going to come, you better fill me up.
I love it, Albo. That's my style.
He disgusts me as Prime Minister.
I hope you've noticed that. Australians are really doing it tough.
And people will not feel their real disposable income increase, which is what they're crying out for, because it's gone backwards so far under the last 2 years of this government. It's gone back by around 8%. So that's why you're feeling poorer, and you will continue to do so unless the
people see common sense in this and vote for One Nation to be the true government.
Stand up for yourself. Order. Back yourself in.
Order.
Have a bit of confidence.
Why, if I had a brain, I could
vote One Nation.
If you can
vote for One Nation,
you should
vote for One Nation.
Do it, or Victorians will die.